This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello everyone and welcome to a bonus episode of Rock and Roll English, where I don't speak to Dan the man, I speak to a 5-year-old girl. Not just any 5-year-old girl. That would be a bit strange. It's my niece. Remember, niece is like the daughter of your brother or sister, because there are two words in English, nieces and nephews, if they are boys. My niece is obviously a girl, so I call her a niece, not a nephew. Anyway, it is actually quite interesting for language, as obviously people, including me, use different language when they are speaking to children. For example, in the episode today, I used the word or term bot, which, I don't think you will find in the Oxford Dictionary, but it's like a nice way to say bum, basically, or ass, as Americans would say. So it's quite interesting for this. Obviously, the children themselves, including my niece, use this kind of language. So it's actually quite interesting. And the episode is split into 3 parts because anyone that spends any time with 5-year-olds know that they are quite difficult to keep in one place because they are always fidgeting. Fidgeting is another nice word I use in the show, which means move a lot. Like fidget spinners, because they move. And it can be a verb or a noun. Fidget, or to fidget. Boom. Some other words in the first part are snatch. And snatch is when you take something in a very nasty way from someone. Children generally snatch things from each other. And another word, you probably know this, is rocket, which is what you need if you want to go to space. And if you're wondering why I'm speaking about rockets to my niece, that's because basically I had no idea what I was going to say in the conversation. Very much freestyle. And then we moved on to rockets somehow. So this is the first part. Enjoy, and I will speak to you again in a minute. Oh, and by the way, her name is Ivy. Okay? Enjoy. So, Ivy, who is your best friend?
Isabella.
Okay, and where do you know Isabella?
At school.
And who's your favourite uncle?
Uncle Martin.
Yeah? Is Uncle Martin great?
Yes.
Yeah? And what about do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Who?
Poppy.
And how old is Poppy?
2.
How old are you?
5.
And where do you live? You don't know? You live in Chelmsford.
Chelmsford.
And what do you like to do, Ivy?
Play with my sister.
Yeah? But you always fight with your sister.
Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you don't, but normally you do.
Yeah.
That's not very good, is it?
No.
No. Why do you fight with your sister?
Because she snatches my toys what I always play with.
She snatches them? And do you ever snatch her toys?
No.
Are you sure?
I've only snatched it once.
Only once in your whole life?
Poppy snatched it more.
But Poppy's little though, isn't she? How old is Poppy?
2.
And do you ever fight with anyone from school?
No.
No, you like school?
Yes.
Yeah? What's good? Why do you like school?
Because it's really good. It makes me learn everything.
Yeah, what do you learn?
I've learned about rockets.
Rockets? What do you know about rockets?
They go up to the sky normally at bedtime.
At bedtime? Okay. When we're sleeping, the rockets go to the sky.
Yeah, but you will probably hear them. They're very loud when they go up.
Do they wake you up? Yeah.
And Poppy says, Mummy, I've heard the funny emoji. She just heard one.
She just heard a rocket. Have you ever seen a rocket?
No.
Okay. And what things don't you like?
Nothing.
You like everything?
Yeah.
What about vegetables?
I have vegetables.
You love vegetables?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I just saw you eating pasta with nothing, just plain pasta. Stop fidgeting. You're fidgeting, Ivy.
Where?
You're moving. The microphone's listening to all your moving, all your fidgeting.
And not me.
It's you. You're the fidget.
And I listen to it now.
Okay. Okay, so that was part 1. I hope you managed to understand Ivy. We start speaking again in a minute. Before we do, I forgot to say Happy New Year and stuff like that. But I will say that in next week's show with Dan the Man. This is just a bit of fun, really. So let's continue the fun and listen to part 2. So did you go on holiday this week?
Yes.
And where did you go?
To
I think you went to Norfolk.
Norfolk.
And what did you do?
We stayed at home, and one of the days we went to the park and the shops.
Did you buy anything in the shops?
No, we just headed it.
Ah, good idea. And what did Father Christmas get you?
A tabby cat, but not a real one.
A what?
A tabby cat, but not a real one.
A tubby?
Cat, but not a real
Oh, a cat. Are you sure it's not real? I don't like cats.
It's not real.
But the cat looked like it wanted to bite me.
It's sleeping.
But when it wakes up?
It never wakes up because it's not real.
I don't know. Maybe when you're sleeping, the cat will come and get you.
No. I stay awake normally.
So you don't sleep? You never sleep?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah? But when you don't sleep, are you not tired? No? But when so you go to school and the night before you don't sleep sometimes?
I need to toilet.
You need to toilet. You want me to take you?
No, you just listen.
So I'll talk to myself and you go to the toilet?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
I'm going to get you.
No.
Yeah.
You take me then.
All right. Okay, so that was part 2, which finished with Ivy telling us she needed to go to the toilet. If you're wondering how that went, don't worry, because she gives us some detailed information about that in part 3, where you need to know the term bot, as I described at the beginning, which is like bum, and wipe, because that's what we do when we clean our bums. We normally say wipe your bum, or 5-year-olds say wipe your bot. And something else useful to know for this strange conversation is that in England we refer to a wee as a number 1 and a poo as a number 2. It's just like a polite way to say that, basically. But Ivy has an even more strange way. So enjoy. Did you just do a poo-poo?
Yes.
What did you call it? A number?
3.
And why number 3?
Because, and you do a number 3, it's a wee and a poo.
So 2 wees?
Yes, and 1 poo.
But why is it not 1 wee? Do you do the wee, then stop, and then do another wee?
Yes.
But why not just continue and do 1 wee?
Because.
And then did you make me wipe your bot?
Yes.
Was it smelly?
Yeah.
Really smelly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa. Are you smelly?
Yeah. And I listen to it now.
You want to listen to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So there we have it. We have now come to the end of the conversation about rockets, poos, wees, number 3s, and wiping bots. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a little bit of fun, really, but some useful vocabulary we had there. Snatch, when you take something from someone. We had fidget. Ivy's quite a fidget, which is why we had to do it in 3 parts. And probably you heard lots of noises like this during the episode because she was fidgeting, which is moving. And we also had some real rock and roll vocabulary with bot, which is like arse, bum, let's say. And wipe. Remember, you wipe your arse. That's a very important one. Wipe your arse. And please wipe your own arses and don't get other people to do it, like Ivy did to me. Yes, I did wipe her arse, and yes, it did not smell of heaven, let's say. Something else, not heaven, something else. Anyway, I'll be back on Monday for like a real episode with Dan the Man. So enjoy the rest of the holidays if you're still off work, and just keep on rocking, baby.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.